Dear donor family, my deepest sympathy and heartfelt emotions for the loss of your loved one and family member. My name is Alicia Higgins and I'm 24 years old. My family growing up consisted of 4 kids and my mom and my dad. I'm the oldest of 4. We grew up in GTA and around Toronto. My parents were together until I was 18, so a relatively good upbringing. My dad. He was very colorful, very humorous. I guess he was a dad that everybody wanted to have. All of my friends always used to joke about how they wished that he was their dad too. He had a really great sense of humor and could talk to anybody, whether you were, a business executive or you were a 6-year-old on his kid's soccer team. He was a police officer for the very beginning of my life, and his partner was killed obviously suddenly, and he resigned from the police force and started his own paralegal company. So he did that for about 20 years. He sang in an AC/DC tribute band, and my sister and I actually got to go and watch him last year, which was really fun to sort of travel with the band. He could sing, he could play the drums, he played the guitar, so he was very passionate about music. That was something that he really enjoyed. And when I picked up the phone, I immediately knew something was wrong. My sister's very bubbly and outgoing, and when I said hello, she said my name and I could tell that she was crying. And I said, what's wrong? And she said, Dad's been in an accident. And I said, what do you mean he's been in an accident? And she said, he's been in a car accident, he's been transported to the hospital. We need to go down there right now. Well, his accident was on a Wednesday night. He had surgery the following day, but we really didn't find out how serious it was until the Sunday, so 5 days afterwards. We sat down with the doctors and asked them, he'd been off the sedation at that point for 2 days, and we sort of said, what's going on? How bad is it? And when can he come home? And he said, you'll never take him home. Sorry. My dad, our entire lives, always talked about organ donation. He always used to say that he didn't need his organs when he was gone. After they had, found suitable recipients, they called us in and said that they would be removing life support that night, which was Wednesday, so a week after his accident, and that 3 recipients had been found. 1 recipient would get both his lungs, and another 2 recipients would each get a kidney, and we were also able to donate his eyes. We wanted to make sure that we were all there when he passed. I don't think anybody wants to die alone, so there was myself and his sister, my sister and one of my brothers there, and when we removed the life support, we brought in our iPod and played AC/DC, and he died in about half an hour. Five months to the day after my dad passed away, we received a package in the mail, and when I opened it, 3 envelopes fell out, and inside each envelope was a handwritten note, one from the recipient himself of Dad's lungs. He received a double lung transplant, as well as a letter from his wife. The last letter I opened was from the recipient's daughter. So that one was really sort of hard to read. By the 3rd time I got through it, I was obviously tears. She talked about her wedding and her dad dancing with her and walking her down the aisle, and all the things that a little girl dreams about. Dear donor family, my deepest sympathy and heartfelt emotions for the loss of your loved one and family member. Words cannot express enough appreciation and understanding for the courage it took to make the donation. With giving your beautiful gift of life, you have given me my father. He will walk me down the aisle now and dance with me at my wedding. You, as our donor family, will never be forgotten each and every day of our lives. With so much gratitude and special thank you from a sincere recipient daughter. The decision to donate his organs is really something that we think about, or I think about on a daily basis. I think about my dad every single day, and I think about the 3 other men who've benefited from it, and then the other individual who has his eyes. It's comforting on some level to think that, you know, while he's not here with us, part of him is somewhere with another family, and another family has what we don't because he chose to consent.